This is Mark from Uber Rock Television, and a surprisingly empty Limelight 1. Then all the action tonight is next door, because we've got the Arctic Circle Alliance have invaded Ireland. Last lot were here about 2,000 years ago, and we kicked their butt back out of the country, but we're hoping these guys are going to kick their butt tonight. It's for the first time on the island of Ireland. Omnium and Gatherum are playing, and I'm pleased to say we've been joined by Jukka. Welcome to Belfast.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you guys.
How's the tour been going so far? Because this is the second part of the tour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been really great because, the last time we were touring with Skullman and Stamina, the Arctic Circle Alliance Part 1 was mainly in the mainland Europe. We came to UK just to play a London show, but we thought that, there's a lot of good metalheads around here, like in Ireland and in England and Scotland. So we thought about, we have to come back here and play like more cities. Like now we played Bristol, Manchester, Dublin, and now Belfast. Tomorrow we're going to Glasgow, and then we're going to Nottingham. So
nice one. It's good to see a band like yourselves come over and play a run of dates over here rather than just do. So many bands just go to London or just Manchester and say, that's our UK tour, folks.
Yeah.
You're visiting every part of the islands.
Yeah. It's and you asked how the tour's been going. It's been really good. Nice crowds, like good playing, stuff like that. No hassle, so pretty good.
Yeah, these are very much in the pagan metal, the sort of Scandinavian Finland tradition of metal. There's a lot of affinity to particularly Scotland and Ireland in our styles of music, the Celtic connection. So there's a sort of natural fusion for you to be here.
Yeah, it is, and it's a good thing because it doesn't matter where you are. Like if you play for the first time, it's always like the same kind of like excitement to meet new people and to see how the reaction is. How the people that are coming to see our show for the first time in a new place, how they react and stuff like that. So it's always really exciting. And as I said, so far it's been super.
And it must be good to be out on tour with bands that you've worked with before and have a camaraderie with.
Yes.
Because you've got your fellow Finns, Stamina.
Yes.
And then you've them Icelandic boys.
Yeah.
Who can't even sing in English.
Yeah, that's true. So nice guys. And it's really important that the chemistry is between people who are working in this tight in these tight places and if you imagine we go like for 2, 3, 4 weeks in the same bus and stuff like that, so you have to have good people there together to have no hassle and stuff like that. So for Skamel and Stamina and for us and for our crew, it's been really great because everything works. No hassle.
Yeah, it's always important. You have to get on the road. There's nothing worse than somebody sitting farting all night on the tour buses.
Or someone drinking too much and stuff like that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with drinking, of course, but if it starts to affect the tour, then it's a problem, of course, because it's like
we all like the party, but we still got to do our jobs at the end of the night.
Indeed.
So as far as the band itself is concerned, in October you sort of surprised us with a one-off single. Blade, and it was a song about suicide.
Yeah,
is that a song that's very personal to the subject? It's very personal to the band.
Well, yeah, it kind of is because back in the days when I was young, I had these like thoughts for a real long time because the way the world was really pushing me down because I'm a sensitive guy and stuff like that. So when I got over it. And actually, before the song was released, there was this news about like big stars, like the Linkin Park guy and the guy who
Scott
Wayland, Scott Wayland, and also the guy who played in Soundgarden,
Chris Cornell.
Yeah, Chris Cornell, and it's a real tragedy when like someone's life gets to the point when he or she has no more options but that one option. So I wrote the lyrics to like how do you say it? To encourage people to get over it, like in some way or another. It doesn't. If you need a psychiatrist, you need a psychiatrist and stuff like that. So it's an encouragement to people to keep on living because there's so much, you know,
Yeah,
so much stuff.
I was watching the lyric video before we came out, and there's a lot of encouragement in there. There's a lot of it's a surprisingly bright song. It is about, you know, it's not the end.
Yes.
There's always something on the other side.
Yes, exactly.
It's a subject that's very, very close to our heart. Myself and the Dark Queen, personally, we've both gone through that fairly recently. Attempted. And I think it's important that bands such as yourselves stand up and say, and raise awareness and say, there is another way.
Yeah, of course. You know, for like, you know, for example, something as simple as if you like some band or some form of music much, there's a reason to keep on living. Like, for example.
Yeah.
You know?
There's always a reason.
Yeah, because we, you know, the fact of the matter is, we are driven by conflict in a way, as all of us people, you know, and you know, you can go either way. You can go get crushed by it, or you can like be reborn and be a better human being, maybe. Yeah.
Personally, I don't speak when I'm behind the camera, but I slit my wrist 4 weeks ago. I'm still here, thankfully, and it's because of encouragement of music and different people's experiences. How did how you went through help you to move on and write the music that you do write?
Well, I just kind of understood that this won't be the way to go, you know, because it's a loop in one's head and in one's heart to if you get stuck on that loop, it never ends. You have to like make the decision that now it's over, and now I'm gonna move forward. There's always the possibility that the feelings, the moves and stuff like that will come back and haunt you again, but you know, you're kind of prepared for that if you're able to continue and to enjoy the good things you have in your life, because everyone has some good things in their lives. Like if like 99% of one's life is shit, okay, then it's shit. But there is always that 1%, at least 1%, that something is good. You know.
Talking of moving on, you also hinted around about the time the single came out that there's a new Omnium Gatherum album in the pipeline.
Yes.
What stage is that at, given the fact that you're currently out on the road?
I'm sorry?
What stage is the album at, given that you're currently out
yeah, we've recorded it, so our work is kind of done, so it's in the mixing process now. Our dear good mixing engineer, Dan Swano, is once again doing the mixing and mastering, and he's been sending us the first mixes, and they sound really super good, so we are enthusiastic about it.
Is it, you've moved away, when you first started out you were known primarily as a melodic death metal band. There's a lot more progressive elements being brought in, and obviously lineup changes as well. Obviously help you change the dynamic, and you've got a new drummer this time around, so are we expecting something even more new and even more progressive from Omnium Gatherum this time around?
Well, there is always the progressive element, but we, like with the new drummer we have, like you said, the new dynamic going on in it, and he's a really super guy and a super awesome player, and we try to go like even more into the mix of like intense epic melodic death metal comprised with hooks here and there with progressive touch. So
it's going to be one hell of an album. Have we got a release date yet?
Well, there's no certain date, but I think like next fall, some point, it will come out.
And then you'll be back out on the road yet again, I'm assuming.
Of course. Yes, that's what we love, so why the hell not?
And that sounds like a really good note to end it on. This is Monk from Uber Rock Television with Jukka from Omnium Gatherum. We're really looking forward to the gig, which will be over by the time, of course, you watch this video. But it's been a pleasure talking to this guy, and I thank him greatly for his honesty. This is Monk from Uber Rock Television. Keep her lit, keep her between the hedges.
Thank you, guys. Stay metal.